It is November 12th, Friday the 12th, and I have had a lot of fun this week putting together, sort of as I mentioned in the text to one of the tunes that came out this week. Um, got got hooked on, and actually this was kind of inspired by a student recently, who surprisingly to me glommed onto Her Majesty from a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, man, okay, if people really like that, I got to do the other two other songs around it, and whatever else I promised for this week, which I don't think I made any promises for this week yet, but I thought, let's see, let's look into Mean Mr. Mustard and Polythene Pam. And you may not have a chance to check out Pam. Just is kind of like fresh off the blocks right now, so it may not have found its way to your inbox yet, but it's live now. By the time the news is up, it'll be live, and it's just been kind of cool listening, really in depth listening to Abbey Road. There's another one I might have to do. I'm gonna have to listen to that a little more carefully. Get the chord progression figured out. I think that was it. That was pretty close. That's how the big medley, the long one, as it's called on the album on Abbey Road, starts out. Of course, with "You Never Give Me Your Money," then goes into John's tribute to Fleetwood Mac. Well, we'll talk about that later. I might get to those tunes. So I might this Abbey Road infatuation may go on for a while, but I will try not to let it take over my life. Maybe, but I see a pack in the near future of as many Abbey Road songs, of which we already have a whole bunch. Here Comes the Sun, something. I think Maxwell's Silver Hammer I did too. Anyway, okay, I can ponder off all that later. The other exciting stuff that came out this week were a couple of packs. That one really surprised me. I knew we had a bunch of Stevie Ray Vaughan tunes. I didn't know we had 9 of them. And I thought, well, maybe I should do another one. I thought, no, let's not make it a 10-pack. Let's make it like a 7 or 8-pack and throw in whatever else we have. And so there are a couple of duplicate lessons in there, that not duplicates, but where we've got an acoustic version and electric version. I think of 2. Is it Wham and Pride and Joy probably? So this sort of got inspired because somebody had been working on, I think, the acoustic version of Pride and Joy, and somehow couldn't find it recently. I think we might have lost it a little bit in the move. It got put in the kitchen when it really belonged in the living room, I think, and it got in the wrong box. So, but it's all been found and up and live now. So of course all the electric lessons there were done by Max, and they're fabulous. So hopefully you guys have had a chance to check that out. And then also put together a pack of Jackson Browne tunes that had been kicking around for a while. And of course this is all still part of the whole revamping the pricing on packs, now making them all cheap. $14.99, $19.99. The most expensive ones I think are $24.99 now, and those are, ones that have like 10 songs in them that are worth, I don't know, if you bought them individually, $70 or something like that. So hopefully you're enjoying the packs. We'll have another 1 or 2 coming up next week, kind of going through the archives and seeing what's already. And I think that is it for the big news. Read in the paper. I've also been listening to, I think I told you last week, the Neil Young Archives, Volume 2 I got a hold of the other day, which covered albums, kind of his second set of albums, like Time Fades Away, Tonight's the Night, Zuma, On the Beach. I think that's about it. Covered it. Oh, and then up to 1976, where you heard things like, let me think, where am I going with this? Through his album with Stills, Long May You Run. But that got me really listening to this too. I'm gonna go back to this. I think I'm gonna wrap up today's news. With a little noodling on this. I have not been playing the guitar enough lately. That was fun. Thanks for indulging me. Let me just noodle around here with one of Neil's famous tunes. But happy birthday to one of the biggest influences in my musical career. Hopefully some of yours too. He's 76 today. And we hope for many more because he keeps churning out really cool stuff, even though some of this is almost 50 years old now. All right, next week, get in some requests. Oh, I did want to talk about one more thing. Something like that. So I'm going to put the lesson together on that. If there's enough requests for it, that is, of course, a little bit of a hint as to what's going on in See the Changes from Crosby, Stills, Nash's. Is that 77 when that album came out? The one with the black cover and the one with them on the sailboat, I think. So I think Just a Song is on that too. Just a Song Before I Go. Anyway, okay. I may work on that one, but I'd rather see an upload of anybody who's working on it, what you have so far, before I just kind of randomly go off and say, well, here's a part where you may be having trouble. But it's a G chord, opening with an F and a D in it, keeping G in the bass, going to notes out of a C chord, and then notes out of back to our G chord, but with the D as the main melody note. We don't hear the B too often in there. Okay, enough hints. Be back next week with more stuff, I think.